Hi guys, I just wanted to remind you about how to do the short answer for STAR. First, you need to, as soon as you get the STAR test, you need to open it up and somewhere write down the formula, which is the L2 plus L2 and then the L2 wrap for the second sentence. So make sure you get that on paper. I'm not saying do the reading section first. You need to go do your essay section first. But this is a good way just to get it out on paper so you don't forget it. So do your essay, then when you get to your reading section, read the articles, read the poetry, read the stories, whatever's there, take your notes, and then you get to the short answer, single short answer, and then there are crossover. This one is a single short answer. It's asking, how is the writer's approach to the topic make it more accessible to the reader? And this article was the one about bugs that we read recently, and it looked something like that, or it looked like this. And if you remember, it had the insects listed, and it was very short, chunky text. It wasn't all one giant article, and it was labeled. Each insect was labeled, and it was in a list, so it did make it a lot easier to read. Let me get back to the question. So again, how did the author make it easy for us to read and get information from this article? So I went ahead and made my L2 list down here. That's your first step after you understand the prompt. And again, if you don't understand the prompt, read it several times. Don't panic. Look up words if you don't know the meaning. Like if you didn't know what accessible meant, look it up. And once you understand the prompt, go ahead and make your L2 list of words that would describe how the reader made it more easy to read. So here are this is my list down here at the bottom, and then I'm going to take that list, and if I don't know too many words, I'm going to use it the source at this point, and then I'm going to choose what words to use. And so I might say something like it is organized and structured, or organized and categorized. I think that's even a better word. So I'm going to say the article is accessible to the reader because it is organized, and remember, L2 words are adjectives. They describe something. And categorized. Because it is, and this, I'm just going to throw something like some depth of thought here, because it is broken into small, readable parts. In the blank article, so I'm going to use, let's see, in the structured article, because it is structured, so that's a good one. And you don't want to repeat these words, of course. In the structured article, facts about the edible insects are, and this is where my evidence comes in, I need to prove it's organized and categorized. So I'm going to say something like, the facts about the edible insects are listed using bold words and details about each insect are written into small sections. Creating, and let me get rid of some of this blue. So that's my evidence that proves that it's organized and categorized. Creating a blank article, a orderly article for the reader to understand something that might be difficult to comprehend if it wasn't arranged this way. So this part down here is more of my analysis. It's me giving some depth of thought here. That L2 list is crucial. If you do not make your L2 list, you are setting yourself up to struggle. And if you will make this L2 list first, I think you're going to have a much easier time and be much more successful than you've been in the past. Good luck. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.